Hey guys, Marsegid here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we are going to be checking out the new Dokkan Fest Vegeta that transforms into a Super Saiyan, coming out for Saiyan Day. We are doing the private server advanced showcase. I know I'm a little bit behind everybody else because of course the data download came out at 3 o'clock in the morning UK time, but I thought to make this a little bit interesting, we are going to try him out as he would be on Global. So obviously on the private server, he's full link level 10. In terms of his build, full additional and the rest into crit, but I did give him the classic level 3 dodge. But we are going to run him here, his team, Vegeta Family or Super Saiyans, and then 30% to Battle of Wits, Pure Saiyans, Mastered Evolution. I'm running his team only with units that are available on Global right now. So this is essentially one of the teams that you could run him with when he comes out if you are a Global player. Now, we do want a Goku, or at least a unit whose name includes Goku on the rotation. So we have God Goku, we have the LR Super Saiyan Trio. Now, the LR Super Saiyan Trio are not on his full leader skill. Neither is Kefla, but of course Kefla, still being a global exclusive, one of the best units on global. So she's got to make the team, right? So we have the extra 30% is for Pure Saiyans, so obviously the Gokus are on there. Battle of Wits covers the Sword of Hope Trunks, Mastered Evolution, so no Future Gohan, no Kefla, but still going to be very, very good. So, pre-transformation, he does raise attack and defense, infinite stack on his super as well as ceiling. His passive, we get attack and... Look how long these passives are getting now. 2 key, attack and defense 150. He has guard, he has 18% damage reduction, and he launches an additional super for 3 turns from his entry turn. The more HP you have when he attacks for the first time in the turn, the more attack boost you get, up to 150. The more HP remaining he has when he receives an attack for the first time, the greater defense boost you get. You get 31% defense with each attack received up to 80%, so you need to get hit 3 times to get the full buff. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super when there's an ally whose name includes Goku attacking in the same turn, or an enemy whose name includes Goku. So for global, that doesn't really matter because we don't have really any relevant events with a Goku enemy. But on JP, there's a whole bunch. Even the events where you fight Gogeta, you're starting out fighting against Goku and Vegeta. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. Now, the only thing I have done that is a little bit funky in terms of doing the sort of global-based showcase is we are doing Red Zone Golden Frieza, which isn't out on global just yet, but it's the last phase of the new Movie Bosses Red Zone that will start coming out soon. So I wanted to take a look and see how good he would be in this event. And then, of course, when we do get the new content coming out, or when we get the new stuff actually drop in-game on global officially, that's when we'll then take him into the actual global events like Fusions and Masu and stuff like that, right? So let's go ahead and start off the turn here, see how we get on. Yeah, we're going to tank nicely at the start. It's a bit slow here, but yeah, double-digit damage. I mean, these guys don't exactly hit super hard. Oh, there you go. So needs a minute to catch back up with itself, I guess. Well, there we go. We got hit 3 times. So we've got our full defensive buff straight away. So we can see what he's looking like at the start of the next turn. The CO, I guess, kind of useful for some of these earlier fights. But 5.8. We do have a unit whose name includes Goku. Actually, no, we don't on this first turn. So remember, this is going to be technically him, like, at his worst. And we still got 3 supers. Because we get 1 from the intro. We get 1 from the hidden potential. If there was a Goku on the rotation, we'd be getting another attack on the turn that has a chance to become a super. So 3 supers, of course, when you're an infinite stacking unit, that's going to be pretty good. I did have the team menu up, but I didn't specifically highlight what his turn 1 defense was. Although we'll see the other Vegeta on the next rotation anyway. Yeah, getting those 3 hits in straight away for Vegeta was very good here. I like his little, the little circle art for him at the bottom as well. Because his full card art is kind of weird that because he stood to the side, like the Vegeta is very narrow. But like the little profile circle picture at the bottom is very cool. The cut-in is cool as well. Sadly, it looks like this guy's probably going to just about survive the turn. Which means he won't be able to get a bunch of hits in for the other Vegeta, but that's fine. Alright, so, it means we also can't get any build-up with Kefla, but So yeah, start of turn, his defense is 180k. So it's not exactly crazy, but when he receives that first hit, he is getting a huge buff, up to 150% if we're on like full health. And then he gets the 31% from getting that first hit as well as like on top of that. And we get the super attack effect as well. So he goes up significantly. And then of course, once he starts getting the stacks, then we'll see what he's looking like on the next turn. So sadly, we're not going to get any stacks for Godku or anything going on here for Kefla. But it's just kind of the way it goes, right? When you're left with a very small amount of enemy HP to deal with on the second turn. But Vegeta not killing is actually good because we want him to get as many supers as possible. So we'll take those. We know we're finishing him off this turn anyway. So, oh, perfect. We get the third super as well. So both Vegetas have supered 3 times. So pretty much equal footing for them at the moment. Although this one's only been hit once, whereas the other one's been hit 3 times. So at the start of this next turn, this is where he now is going to be fully built up from his passive. He got 3 super attacks. Oh yeah, we have the LR Super Saiyans coming in for the first appearance here as well. Yeah, can't have a new unit that would work without a Goku on the team or a Matsu would go crazy. At least with the Super Saiyans team, especially like I said with the post-anniversary buffs, you've got some very good options, right? And the LR Super Saiyans are a unit whose name includes Goku, so I wish he did have more ki, though. Because, like, Royal Lineage will give him the extra ki he would need to super. But, like, on this rotation, it's kind of awkward because he's taking the orbs away from the Super Saiyans without having a support here on the rotation. So, start of the second turn with his full passive build-up and after 3 supers, he's at 515k defense. Now, remember, that is with guard and 18% damage reduction. And as soon as he gets hit for the first time, he gets an extra 150% defense, as long as it's not a super, right? So, he's going to go up to over 1 million defense after he gets hit. Then he's going to still super again. Now, he can transform on turn 3, but I kind of want to wait. I want to get some extra stacks here because I'm greedy. So we're going to do this. We'll do this. And then we'll grab these for you. So let's see. All right, so he's going to take a super straight away. Double-digit damage. Nice. That's pretty good. Because remember, as part of his intro, he gets his buffs for 3 turns. So you can afford to wait to transform him. But he can transform on turn 3. But it's one of those age-old things where it's like when you have a stacking unit, do you want to transform them straight away to get their more powerful form? Or do you want to take advantage of getting as many stacks as you possibly can? And because we have a Goku on the rotation, with the best RNG, with the hidden potential as well, we could get 4 supers on this turn. So and we're not critting, so we're not doing a lot of damage, which means we just keep being able to super. We're up to 7 million. We got the God RNG turn. So, pretty good. Not getting lucky with the crits. I think mine has what? Was it like 15 crit? But he does have an active skill after he's transformed, which gives him guaranteed crits for the turn. So and then, of course, I think, did we get 6 orbs with these guys? So these guys can get a couple of additionals in here as well. Like this, the Super Saiyans team especially, if you're running the double LR Super Saiyans and you put Vegeta on that team, the Super Saiyans team is going to be even more crazy than it was before. Especially on JP with all the Annie units and EZAs. Like, Super Saiyan team going to go crazy. Trunks can get some supers off here as well. Get some of his passive build up. We are basically going to one-turn this Frieza, though. Which is a bit of a shame, because I wanted to kind of have the other Vegeta on the other rotation get a chance to get some more supers in as well before transforming. But, of course, Trunks is going to get the God RNG on this turn and actually get a load of super attacks. So, okay, so let's see. So this Vegeta, remember, he only got hit once. And he's at 375k. So He's definitely a bit riskier if you're not getting those attacks in. Can I get 6 orbs for God Goku? I might not be able to, you know. That's awkward. Oh, I also didn't want to do that. I wanted to click off of it, but okay. Alright, well, let's do this. He still has his 30% chance to dodge, so... Right, now Vegeta's fully built up, so we know he's going to be at about 550k, like the other one was start of turn. Plus more, because obviously we see when he got the first hit, he got that massive buff as well. So... Yeah, I know his animations aren't like Broly level, but I think his animations are good. It's quite fun. It's always funny when you have the enemy sprite, because it's a bit blurry, but they don't look too bad. I like the fact they're doing close-ups of the point of impact, so you can't see as much of the enemy sprite, so it doesn't quite look as bad. Come on, Frieza, Super Vegeta. Please don't super like God Goku and he doesn't dodge. Oh, God. Don't do this to me. That is true. 2 back-to-back Tanabar units that really ideally need to be in slot 1 for their defense. That is true. Bro, you are actually kidding me. Alright, so we're back to the exact same situation we were in before. We did actually get 6 orbs for God Goku this time. So, let's see if we have a bit better luck. I mean, ideally, we just want him to super attack Vegeta. There we go. So... Now this Vegeta, we basically had almost the exact same luck as last time. So this Vegeta had only been hit once on the previous turn. Then he got hit a second time. So 120k. Now that's with him not being fully built up and pre-super. I mean, that's still very good. When you consider this Frieza, I mean, you saw how hard he hit God Goku for without guard, right? It was like 1.7 million or something. So, oh, the OST stopped because of course it has. Yeah, so here we go. Vegeta just going off with all the supers. Like, his defense is well over 1.5 billion at this point. With guard still and 18% damage reduction. So, even that first big super from Frieza, only doing like just over 100k. Like, it's basically nothing. Yeah, God Goku only needs super class characters to have his intro. We got... Oh, actually, that is a good point. God Goku doesn't have his intro, does he? Because there's 2 Vegetas on the team who are both extreme. And you can only have... You only get God Goku's intro if you can have at most 1 extreme character on the team. So that is a very good point. Man, I always forget about that. This new Vegeta is extreme. So, yeah, God Goku doesn't have his intro active. So he is significantly worse on this team than I thought. So maybe he's not a go-to unit for this team. Yeah, the 18% reduction is only for the first 3 turns, but then you transform him after that. So, although that is a good point actually. It's going to be it's 3 turns from his first appearance, right? So the one that appears on turn 2 will still have it for turn 2, 3, and 4. Well, it's a combination of both, Talus, because obviously I have all my streaming software open, all the chat windows, all that stuff, and then the private server thing running as well. So, but yeah, so God Goku not really a super good option for this team then, because you're not getting his intro buff. Anyway, so this Vegeta, we'll double check the wording of it, but yeah, 644k defense he's on now, start of turn. Yeah, it's from his entry turn. So both of them have it for 2 appearances, which is why you want to make the most of getting those extra stacks. But now we can go ahead and transform. Because remember, his transformation condition is turn 3, and you just have to be above 18% HP. So it's one of the most, like, for free transformation conditions ever. Other than the ones that are just for free. But yeah, if you're running double Vegeta leads, you can't run God Goku. If you're running like the 200% Super Saiyans team, you could run God Goku and run Vegeta on the team. But that's something you have to remember, which I did not when I put the team together. Alright, so now we have Super Saiyan Vegeta. So once we are transformed, our super attack effect greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, immense damage. Then we have Key 3, attack and defense 180, guards all attacks and has 18% damage reduction, 180% when attacking if HP is 30% or more when attacking. Gets an additional super that has a great chance to become a super. Additional attack that's a great chance to become a super. Additional attack 30% if the enemy's at 80% or less HP when attacking. Additional attack 30% if the enemy is at 60% or less. And then an additional 50% if the enemy is at 40% or less. So he can just do more and more damage the weaker the enemy is, which is quite funny. Or at least the lower health they have. He gets 180 when receiving an attack, launches an additional super within the same turn, and disable enemy action once within the turn after receiving an attack. And the Big Bang can be activated after he's received 3 or more attacks, or when facing one enemy whose HP is 80% or less, which means on this turn we can actually use it straight away. All damage to the enemy, all attacks become crits. So he's just under the 80%, so we're going to be getting one of the attack buffs here. We have 400k defense start of turn after transforming. But remember, this extra 150 that he gets, 180, is as he's receiving the attack, like Fusion Zamasu. So he gets it straight away, which means he's going up to, what, like 1.1 million, something like that, before supering, with 18% damage reduction and guard. So we'll do this. We'll do this. And then we can't get 6 orbs for Kefla, but we'll do that. Alright, so let's see how Vegeta does here. So we're going to tank normals for double digits, obviously. But 11.4 million, okay. Now remember, if he gets additionals, he should get those extra buffs from his passive if Frieza drops below the extra HP restrictions. So the second super is still just greatly raised, so that puts us up to 12 million. Now, if we get another one, I think that he will have dropped below 60%, right? Yeah, then we got to 14.3. So that's what? He's done 37 million attack stats worth of attacks so far. And then we got an additional normal, which could have been another super. Then we also action break, so he can't now do anything else to Vegeta, at least. Not that he could do anything to Vegeta anyway at that point. Because remember, each super attack's raising his defense by 50%. So now the LR Super Saiyans could just get super attacked here, which is super awkward. But yeah, I mean, Vegeta definitely seems very, very strong. All those attack stats, very good post-super defense. He's just going to super these guys now, isn't he? I was going to say, they're going to dodge all of these normals. Okay. We couldn't get the orbs for Kefla, so I'm not sure how well this is going to go. I mean, we got the orbs to get the dodge percentage. Come on. Don't dodge 2 normals and then not dodge the super. Oh, what is this game? Okay, so we're going to try again. We're back at the Vegeta AGL Frieza stage. We've transformed. He's on full health this time when we got here, so we can't use the active skill straight away. But yeah, let's see how we go here. So we get our big buff here from getting hit. Then start off at 9.9 this time. Not as many links active with like the God Goku as we do with some of the other Super Saiyan units, but I mean the second one still jumps us straight up to 10. And remember that at this point, after getting a super attack off, he's got well over 1 million defense, guard, 18% damage reduction. Like, that was the additional from his passive with the Goku. The additional from his passive, sorry, only being the great chance. We didn't get the super. Post-transformation, he doesn't rely on a Goku being on the team. So, now, of course, we have no way to know whether we action broke the super attack or not. So Yeah, hopefully God Goku actually comes in clutch and gets the dodges. I can't believe the terrible luck I've been having with dodge RNG while trying to do these runs. I mean, it does show you how... Okay, good. It does show you how unfortunate you can get with these dodge or die situations, right? Because against bosses that hit as hard as Frieza does, and a lot of this content that's upcoming for the anniversary, like if you're a global player and you haven't really seen much content on some of these events, like... There are not a lot of characters that are just eating these super attacks. You have to have a lot of damage reduction or guard, or you just have to dodge them. And we've been getting super unlucky with the RNG for our dodging throughout this run, which is a little bit unfortunate. So, alright, so we've got Super Saiyan 2 Kefla coming out now. I mean, we can do a lot of damage on this turn, because we can use Vegeta's active skill, like, straight away. Because Frieza's on low health. So if we do this... Let's get his active skill in here. I mean, this is going to be a pretty crazy turn. Alright, let's do this. Get him. That's no support on the rotation. That was a 22 million damage crit. That's pretty good. Might as well save their active skill then. Well, yeah, that was a pretty good attack, pretty good amount of damage for that active skill. And then now we get all attacks are guaranteed crits. We're starting off at 15 million attack because he's on low health. So... Okay. I mean, yeah, this active skill turn's actually nuts. Because if he gets hits first, he gets a guaranteed additional super. He's getting guaranteed crits now. And because he got hit first, his first super is an action break. So, yeah, he do be kind of crazy. The future Gohan domain, you love to see it. I suppose it's another unfortunate side effect of him being an extreme character, though. Because remember I said at the beginning, like, we found out mid-run, essentially, well, remembered mid-run, that God Goku's not really the best for a double Vegeta team. Right, so... Let's Big Bang attacker again. I understand how people don't like his animations. They're so good. They're not like crazy. Again, they're not like Broly level, but like they're not bad. That's crazy. Right, I don't really care about. I don't want Goku to kill, but there you go. I can get 5 orbs. Don't want it, so I don't want to get him the additional super. I just want to see Vegeta go crazy. But yeah, we will be trying out the banner unit King Vegeta. I want to give him his own showcase. And then obviously once the content comes to global, we'll be using them on the team against the various global events together. But... So let's see. Vegeta should hopefully just be able to clean up this final part here. Because, yeah, 11 million is the first super guarantee. This is all with no support as well. We're running like no support units on the team. So... Sadly, only the additional normal from his passive. But then the next super, 13.7 million. Which, again, guaranteed crit. Yeah, it was pretty good. Sadly, we didn't get that second super. Because we didn't get hit first, right? Because there were no attacks in slot 1 in this phase. So, that just is what it is. Future Gohan actually going to finish him off here, or... No, of course. The standby for Trunks. Alright, so let's go... I mean, I guess we just get Vegeta to kill him, right? Which has 4 links with this Trunks. Super Saiyan Golden Warrior prepared for battle, fierce battle. And then, yeah, he actually does link better with them, which is fair. Alright, well, Vegeta will finish him off. So, Vegeta is very, very good. He is basically just coming out as the best TUR on Global by far. JP probably still is as well, right? Because he's better. I would say he's better than Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Hirudegarn. So yeah, very, very good. Very much looking forward to summoning for him. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section, especially if you are a global player. Are you going to be summoning for him? I know the big mindset has always been to save for the anniversary when we're at this point in the game, or at this point in the year. But I mean, he's very good, and his team is going to get a lot of crazy buffs from the anniversary. So I'm very excited to actually pull him and try him out in a bunch of the different stuff. But let me know what you guys think of Vegeta down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.